Today, normal body weight is considered a healthy BMI status of between 18.5 and 24.9. But in the coming years, it's really not a stretch to say that obesity, a BMI of 30 and above, will overtake this as the new norm. Take the projections from the UK, for instance, estimating that in adults, by 2050, 1 in 2 women will be obese, with this even higher in men at 3 and 5. And that's not taking into account those overweight and not obese. As a result, interventions to help reverse this rate, or even at the very least slow it down, are needed now more than ever. Indeed, for many, traditional approaches to weight loss by lifestyle interventions, namely diet, exercise, behaviour, or a combination of each, are often effective and what's all that's needed. For example, a 2007 systematic review and meta-analysis of 8 weight loss clinical trials with a minimum 1-year follow-up conducted by Franz et al. Showed that when participants undertook weight loss programs for 6 months, solely consisting of lifestyle methods, they lost between 5% and 9% of their initial body weight on average. Nevertheless, 2 problems with lifestyle interventions remain. 1. There is a meaningful amount of the population who don't respond to them. And 2, even those who do still have trouble keeping the weight off over the long term. Accordingly, people who fail to respond to treatment with the help of a qualified healthcare professional for at least 6 months may be eligible for weight management medication in support of continued lifestyle interventions if they have a BMI above 30 or a BMI of above 27 with weight-associated complications. Therefore, in today's video, we'll explain how the approved medications for weight management work and the potential side effects of their use. Although it's noteworthy that weight management should not be the only deciding factor in taking this route. Things like blood pressure, blood sugar levels, and lipid levels are as important a consideration. In addition, each medicine discussed in this video has several health-related precautions that need to be evaluated and weighed against the possible benefit that an anti-obesity drug may have. Therefore, it's vital to speak with a doctor you trust first. And as always, please take note of our disclaimer. As of 2023, 4 medications are approved for obesity treatment that don't relate to rare genetic disorders from both the FDA and the EMA. These are liraglutide, semaglutide, orlistat, and naltrexone bupropion. Starting with liraglutide and semaglutide, more commonly known by some of their brand names like Saxenda and Wegovy, respectively, they work similarly for weight as they are both GLP-1 agonists. You may have also heard of another brand of semaglutide besides Wegovy, Ozempic. Even though this can cause weight loss as a side effect, it's actually only FDA approved to treat type 2 diabetes and not obesity. In layman's terms, GLP-1 agonists, nearly always taken as self-administered injections, work by mimicking the effect of a naturally produced hormone, glucagon-like peptide 1, aka GLP-1, which lowers blood sugar levels. The first way it does this is by helping the body produce more of another hormone, insulin, which acts as a sort of key to allow blood sugar to enter cells to be used for energy instead of being stored as fat. And the other is that it helps reduce the amount of a further hormone, glucagon, which results in a decrease in the availability of blood sugar for fat storage too. On top of this, GLP-1 agonists help weight through appetite suppression and delayed stomach emptying. The way liraglutide and semaglutide differ from each other is through their contrasting dosage, frequency of administration, and potential cost. The most common side effect associated with the use of GLP-1 receptor agonists is gastrointestinal symptoms, namely nausea, but also vomiting, diarrhea, and constipation. Other common adverse effects include injection site reactions, headaches, and inflammatory attacks. Also, since GLP-1 agonists mainly work by lowering blood sugar levels, there can be an increased risk for hypoglycemia. Next, we have orlistat. This is a weight loss medication that's available in oral tablet form. The brand names of it are Xenical and Ali. Ali is available over the counter, while Xenical requires a prescription because it has a stronger effect. However, it's still advised to contact your doctor before considering Ali. Orlistat generally works by reducing an enzyme known as lipase, which the body uses to break down dietary fat. Orlistat inhibits dietary fat absorption by approximately 30% at the recommended dose. Although that mightn't seem like a lot, remember there are 9 calories per gram of dietary fat versus 4 in protein or carbohydrates. So reducing its intake by a third is meaningful weight loss wise. Common side effects reported for orlistat are abdominal pains, diarrhea and bloating. Also, because the drug works by reducing the absorption of dietary fats in the stomach, it may reduce the availability of fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin A, D, E and K. On a side note, if you are interested in undertaking our evidence-based and results-backed personalised plateau weight management program, please click the link in the top right-hand corner of the video or follow the link in the description. Finally, we come to the last weight loss medication approved by the FDA and EMA for people eligible. But unlike the previous ones we've gone through, which consists of one drug, this requires a combination of 2 older drugs, naltrexone and bupropion, since they seem to have a synergistic effect that leads to more weight reduction than when used separately. Their combination is sold in the US under the brand name Contrave and in Europe Mysimba. These 2 drugs are thought to help weight loss by their impact on food reward mechanisms in the brain. For instance, naltrexone is an opiate antagonist, meaning that it blocks opiate receptors, reducing the reward aspects of food. In comparison, bupropion is an antidepressant and is thought to also help through its effect on food reward mechanisms in the brain. A trial of 3,475 subjects found that nausea, constipation, headaches, vomiting, dizziness, insomnia, dry mouth and diarrhea were the most frequently reported side effects in that order. Also, because bupropion is an antidepressant, some mental health effects could arise too. Lastly, there are 2 more things important to point out regarding the side effects of weight loss meds as a whole. 1. Given that gastrointestinal symptoms are potential consequences of each weight loss medication discussed, this only adds to the importance of proper hydration and healthy eating alongside them, since they'll help alleviate digestive side effects. And 2, with a faster rate of body fat loss comes a faster rate of muscle mass loss. You mightn't think it, but there's actually quite a lot of muscle lying under obese person's body fat as it develops to help support the ambulance of the extra weight. Consequently, sarcopenic obesity, characterized by high body fat and low muscle mass stores, can be a further side effect of weight loss medication. This condition is concerning as besides reducing muscle strength and function and limiting people's physical activity when it comes to doing simple things like going up the stairs and doing chores around the house, it also presents a higher risk for falls, broken bones, and metabolic diseases. Luckily, focusing on getting enough protein in your diet and doing 2 or 3 sessions of resistance training can reduce this likelihood. One review recommends at least 1.2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight daily to combat sarcopenic obesity. Have you ever taken any of the medications listed? What were your experiences? We'd love to hear from you in the comments section down below. Additionally, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. So that has been our video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.